It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Love to throw to get started. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now, faking the give. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Third and 6. They'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And the Lions will take over possession here at the 44.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Back to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Back to the air one more time. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He's going to have a Lions first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He's down inside the 10, a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. Second down throw for Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Love. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
Third and long. Love. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Packers 21, Lions 7.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6.
The Packers take over the first game kick at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The third quarter begins with a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On 1st down, it's Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now a give up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Throwing now from the gun. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff here, up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did it. Great spot and a great run. 1st down, 1st and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now a give to Gibbs, running right. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain.
first and 10. He'll try the right side this time. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll stick with him again. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
And he will score! St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. Love to throw on first and 10. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Fabio Carrique. He's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now give on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's second down. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now they face third down and 7. They'll drop to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he'll be taken down. The Lions called their first timeout as the clock was stopped with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here's a designed run. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
If that's the way you want to run it on first down, a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.